Toby.
Yep, indeed. And thank you for sticking with us, folks, as well, through what was an eventful talk show discussing all matters of Gears eSports.
I'm glad I'm still here.
But we are going into Impact. And I'm going to... Okay, you're just going to stand up now as we go into this.
I'm not going to lie, I like to stand when I cast, Toby.
Fair enough.
I need to stretch the legs. However, we're already into the game, and it's kicking off straight away. And you know what? Gosu Gaming actually putting pressure onto the B hill. If you just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, OpTic Gaming versus Gosu Gaming here. OpTic Gaming took series, or say map number 1, looking to close it out here in map number 2.
Well. The OpTic Gaming setup on this map very early on, I noticed, was very impressive indeed. It's kind of like an elongated map, kind of like War Machine of old, of the Gears 1. Amazing map it is, my friend. You wouldn't know, Momo, but it's such a good map, that one. Yeah, you kind of see like a similar setup, really elongated across the center line, and it does often work for Lava. Maybe a bit, positioned a bit too far, because his teammates were not nearby to clean up a kill there. As you see, Phenomenon trying to reap the rewards here, looking for his next victim, but isn't going to find that. Mental does respond.
Rushies and Mental with a double. Not only the double, but the headshot coming in. Mental, a player which so many people talk about as being potentially the best player on Gears of War 4. Let's see what he's got to offer with a very vibrant orange-looking Nasher here. He's got that OpTic Gaming back on his Lancers. I love that, just running around with your brand slapped across your weapon as well. All 5 players from either side are alive, but OpTic Gaming continue to dominate the map.
One thing I've been meaning to ask you, I remember, Momo, do you prefer the Gears eSports skins of these similar orgs or COD?
Ladies and gentlemen, back into the game.
Oh, baby, we've got an answer.
No bias here. I'm just a fan of esports, a fan of skins. And you know what? What I'm guilty of is spending a lot of money on everything. I look and I think, I've spent too much money again.
I've succumbed to many an esports skin.
It is.
Unfathomable.
It's not just COD, not Gears, it's everything. It's a terrible habit, but it's absolutely beautiful. The aesthetically pleasing weapons, and bang, there we go. Lava disperses of Godplay, Sleepy Time, Rushes, answers back. But this is trade for trade here. But again, OpTic Gaming still dominate with 2.
Yep, and they're the ones with the score lead. They find the potential triple cap. It is broken at B Hill, but it seems like the damage is done if they can keep this trap on the spawn. Thanks for the extra vision, because Explosive is just hiding around the corner. Godplays knows that. He goes wide, he gets some pistol damage, but it's not enough. You know, you can find the enemy, but you need to take them out, and that is so much harder at this point in time.
Yeah, time is ticking, and you see they're breaking nearly 200. A and C still in control. OpTic Gaming looking to be dominant here in round number 1. Explosive and Phenomenon trading out, but it's not going to change the scoreline. OpTic Gaming creep up to that 210 a little bit slowly, as we do see one hill broken. Well, that is, I'm going to say one word is convincing. There was not 1 second out of the I was going to say 2.5, bad maths, Phil. 2 minutes 54 seconds there that I thought for a second Gosu Gaming, they've got them back, the pin. It was all OpTic.
That was one of the most relaxed rounds, honestly, judging from OpTic Gaming's play, positioning. They were hiding in the enemy spawn despite not having B control. We mentioned Lava at the very start. He was just way into the enemy side of the map with no teammates around. Let's see how Gosu Gaming respond. What's it going to be, Momo? What is it going to be?
Do you know what? I'm going to put my prediction out there. I think they're going to put nothing at Parking and Hospital.
Oh, baby, you got that well.
Call me an analyst, call me an expert, do what you like. I'd be lying if I said that. But respawns are now increasing. The only thing that's going to change into round 2, of course, that extra 2 seconds on the clock. And Toby, you were kind of walking me through how important it is. It makes sense to me now, but the respawn delay getting more and more and more. You just need to stay alive. But let's break it down. What are we seeing, Toby?
Well, fairly similar split. No surprise there. There's no weapons to try and kind of like draw attention from. We're just back to basics. Both teams looking to just get up close and personal with the shotgun barrels. See if Godplays can do that now.
Okay, well, Summons and Rushies are the ones to get those first kills. Lava and Phenomenon are going to add to that. 2 apiece as 2 fall. OpTic Gaming still pushing forward, being the aggressor. Summons takes Rushies out in 1, looking to find his next victim. And you know what? He's got the numerical advantage. You roll into me, you're going to feel the pressure, Phenomenon, he says. And that is great from OpTic Gaming. They're pushing, they're aggressive. And again, Gosu, they succumb to that double cap.
There we go, and already OpTic Gaming looking to apply the pressure towards the C hill. They're looking for a bit of a trap, and Explosive spots the opportunity to find a kill. Full red. Let's see if he can get himself out of this situation with movement. His comms are there clearly as his team gets those final shots will answer. Finalize those kills. Triple cap incoming. Can we see a break? Yes, we can actually at the B hill, Momo.
Yeah, I was watching Explosive there, and it just seems like he's moonwalking around this map. It just seems so much at ease. He's comfortable. And again, they dominate with 2 hills. And you see Ghost just trying to break into B. They're going to push through a little bit more, break it once again. The time is ticking and those points are all tallying up. But Ghost do survive.
Interesting thing for me, actually, is OpTic Gaming haven't really rotated over to this B hill. They've been quite slow with that. I think they've been trying to set up at the C hill instead. Okay, let's pause. Witness the fitness. Explosive tries to go for a smoke tag. He is going to get dropped. We almost saw it. I was waiting for it, Momo. I was waiting to just lose it. We kind of did, but... okay.
I just thought you were about to
no
drop
more
the big...
speculation. OpTic Gaming are not playing into their max gear. We can say that for certain.
I thought you were dropping some next level mixtape where you said drop it, hold it back, take it slow or something. I was ready for it. I got hyped up, I'm not going to lie. However, getting hyped is Ghost Gaming right now. They've got A and C. Lava is down. Mental and Kenny are as well, as Kenny does respawn now. This is good from Godplay. He regens there, gets his full health back, and takes full control of B actually now.
Well, OpTic Gaming do have a bit of a score lead. They have time to react and allow themselves to go off with the action. We see Explosive and Kenny also getting kills off screen, so certainly Ghost Gaming nowhere near triple cap in that instance. And now OpTic's turn to go on the offensive, Momo, and I'm sure it's going to be a convincing one if history is to repeat itself.
Okay, well, can Ghost put a stop to it? Sleepy Time's going to hop over, try and regen here. But OpTic Gaming straight away looking to take that home flag that is C. They're putting the pressure on. Sleepy Time's not willing to give it up just yet here as he pops the shotgun out as the Lancer goes down. Lava's going to answer back, and now OpTic Gaming, they don't have a hill.
OpTic, thank you. Had a little bit of a pause there, I think, a little breather. Let's take it slow. As long as they don't get the triple cap, we're okay. That's what I'm assuming right now.
However, look at that. Look at the timers in the top left. They're evening things up here. B will go back to OpTic Gaming surely, unless, actually, maybe I spoke too quickly. Someone needs to make a big play, and, you know, you can rely on the man when he needs to. But Ghost are leading.
They have overtaken OpTic Gaming. That was quick, wasn't it? They brought that back. I'm fairly surprised myself. As we approach the 210 score limit, Summons still holding out, and it is a 2v1. Where are OpTic?
Well,
why has no one recouped with them yet?
The rotations are just far too superior from Ghost right now. Every time that they, say lose their home, they gain B. And right now that OpTic Gaming can't afford that. They need a triple cap. They're breaking into B. They're going to neutralize it. But who's at C? Kenny's rolling forward. He's like, I need to go. I can't stand here, but it's all over. The 210's coming in, and Ghost Gaming gets round number 1 on the board to tie things up 1 apiece.
Hashtag blame Explosive, maybe, for that smoke tag? No, I'm joking. I think, look, right, if there was one round where OpTic Gaming took their foot off the gas, we've located it. We could put that
behind you.
Put that time stamped in the past broadcast.
No point crying over spilt milk, eh?
Hey.
Move on, put it behind you, and look forward.
Well, next time...
Well, what, Toby? What are you thinking right now? What's going through your head after that round?
I'm just trying to think about OpTic Gaming, what's going through their heads.
Trying to fathom what we've just actually seen.
Yeah, the events as they unfolded. A bit of a comeback from Ghost Game in that round. Let's see Lava kick things off here, Wilma.
Okay, Lava with that shotty in hand now, as he does find one. Godplay's gonna fall. Oh, not the double, surely. No, doesn't come in as Sleepy Time does trade that out. Phenomenon takes the grenade. I thought that was a kill. It wasn't. But my goodness, they got him keep up with a kill feed, let alone what's on the screen here. Well, breaking it down for you. Basically, there was a massacre at B. No one got control, but now OpTic are pushing forward.
And a fair trade, actually, from Explosive. It allows Mental to pick up that hill and also get rid of that power weapon. Fair suicide, fair trade. Do you agree, Momo?
Completely, would never disagree with the likes of yourself, Toby, an expert in your own right.
Wow.
Been in the Gears of War scene over a decade. I don't know how old that makes you. Very old, probably, but OpTic Gaming 2 hills to the better. And you know what? This game is just so much more balanced than I ever dreamt it would be. I thought OpTic Gaming, in the grand final, may struggle a little bit, but they're being tested here.
I'm not sure if that's the word. Tested. But
I think they're being put through their paces right now.
I have to disagree in some way. Explosive has gone for a smoke tag. Let's just put that out there. But, hey, enough of the jokes. Definitely Ghost Gaming have earned this spot here. And they're winning a lot of shotgun battles as well, allowing them to at least get their scores on the board. It's 1-1 right now.
Well, 1-1, not for much longer here as OpTic Gaming wanting to close things out. They've got the lead, but can they get the triple cap here? Godplay runs into Kenny's shotgun. He's going to find... Oh, but I wanted to see that Mental chainsaw soaring through rushies. and you might want to come in and bash him in the face, Phenomenon, but it's too late, my friend. Cog Squad take round number 3, and that's 2-1 to OpTic Gaming.
Okay, time for another weapon placement screen. And actually, yep, the OpTic Gaming slang is leading, as the scoreboard suggests. What's it going to be? What is it going to be?
I'm going to guess it's going to be Hammer Burst in the middle.
Well,
spot on, Momo.
You can't place a Hammer Burst in the middle, but we'll move on
God
from
damn
that. We'll brush that aside, and actually, the Embar was placed down, Momo. Thoughts?
Embar? I'm actually a massive fan of the Embar.
Okay.
Purely because of the kind of the charge-up rate that it is. It's not like the sniper, you don't just pull your trigger and there it is. It's the skill that it revolves around, and I think in the right hands it can be deadly.
Okay. Do you prefer it to the snipe?
Me personally, no, because I can use the Embar to save my life. Sniper is
That's
like...
bias. Caster bias. No, don't accept that answer.
What was the question?
Do you prefer sniper or Embar?
And I gave you a answer. It is the sniper I prefer.
All right, that's it. I'm writing my contracts with small text next time. Jesus.
Gave you no terms and conditions, and I will not answer. Rushies is the one to pick up the Embar. We've already talked about it. We've already said that I can't use it to save my life, but this is a man who can.
Come on, get a double. Let's do it. No, he's not going to find that one. Like how he looked to the other side of the map moment to try and find that kill, and it's so difficult to get Embar shots across the map, especially headshots.
No! Oh, for a second then. I thought it was going through both of them, Toby.
Me.
Take a deep breath.
Let's recover for a second.
That lined up literally. I don't even know what to compare it to. That was beautiful, but Rushies here does take down another one. And we do see here Ghost Gaming looking for the triple.
You know, I would have wished that Rushies would just continue running there and not risk turning around and giving that Embar away. But nonetheless, Godplays makes up for it. He captures B. They have the score lead again, Momo. So let's see if Kenny can use the Embar now as he gets that into his hands.
Well, I wouldn't doubt him.
No, not for a second.
With accolades upon accolades here. Lava and Mental pushing forward. Kenny swooping round back to A, just keeping control.
You know another fun fact of the day?
Is it fun though, or is it just a fact?
It's not really interesting either. I'm just gonna say it. You know Kenny, he was going off with the ball talk earlier, headshot after headshot against Epsilon. Someone referred to him as the McCree of Gears of War. Ever played Overwatch?
I have. It's funny because looking at Mental, he's the one wearing the cowboy hat.
Ah, I like that. It's a good spot. Good spot.
One thing that I would say as well is I refer to my other point. I genuinely think OpTic Gaming are being tested here. They're being put through their paces. Disagree with me all you like, but I'm just saying you're wrong, Toby.
Well, back to the play-by-play action. Summons is going to look for a kill there. He does get the down as well, but here comes sleepy time. 2v1 scenario. OpTic Gaming upping the pace, upping the ante. They got a double meat shield on the go.
I was going to say they're just walking around like buddies there over.
Here's my corpse. Can I see yours?
Yeah, that's nice. Mine's better. OpTic Gaming, though, do control 2 hills. The hills are split in that way. Don't know what exactly was going through, but 150 apiece here. Again, so close every single round. OpTic Gaming, no 7-1 fashion. Not today. Ghost Gaming putting up a fight.
And there we have it as well. Phenomenon. Brother of Kenny B, for those unaware, is going to find that kill. And actually, the Embar is in the hands of Lava this time around. Headshots, please.
Lava. He's not even wanting to use it. He's getting up close and personal here. We're getting to that, of course, 210 mark, and OpTic Gaming creeping away. 20-point lead. They've got the 2 hills. And look at this. Lava. He's running into, I think, all 5 players pretty much there. He's going to tag one. Phenomenon. He's going to answer back. But look at it. He's staying alive, just bouncing around. It's not going to matter.
Do it. Do it. Oh.
He finds one. He finds Godplay there. And OpTic Gaming are going to close this one out as they not only control A, they're going to swoop in and control B once again. OpTic Gaming, back-to-back rounds.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up indeed, as OpTic did do just that in that round. No doubt about that. As the score lead was continued, despite Lava's, aggression in terms of positioning. They saw it out in the end quite comfortably indeed. Phenomenon.
Do you want me to make another prediction?
Go for it.
Incendiaries in the middle.
Don't think we've ever done predictions for weapon placements. Oh, damn.
I might have trolled.
Odds, where's Benson? Odds.
I might have trolled on the first one, putting a bit of a joke there.
It's just rigged at this point.
Do you know what I did? I
Rigged.
saw him pause. He hesitated on Incendiaries. I was like, he's going to go back to it.
See? The analyst inside you coming out. Fun fact of the day. Momo when he started casting was an
Fed up with these
analyst
fun facts.
due to his pro game experience in Call of Duty. We will keep bringing the fun facts. We're here all night.
Fun fact, Phil is fed up with the fun facts. However, getting into round number 5, OpTic Gaming lead 3-1 as they disperse onto all of these hills. Now we've got frags, we've got incendiaries, we've got the Embar at the bottom as well, at the tail of the plane. Let's jump on board with Explosive, see what he can do.
Oh, Incendiaries just picked up right in front of him. Explosive, don't allow that. Keep flying at Godplays. Did receive quite a bit of damage, but... Oh, actually, Godplays isn't going to see himself through that door. I question that. I would have wished he'd up-aid through that and reset, but no, he's just given Explosive the Incendiaries. And I'm wondering...
I question as well,
Go on.
how did OpTic Gaming lose the first gunfight? They lost the Embar, and they lost the Incendiaries. Like, everything just went in favour of Ghost. Whatever they're doing right, keep doing it, Ghost.
Indeed. Explosive. Got target on his head. Using that Embar for rushes, but nothing's going to happen there. I mean, a little triple cap for a blinking for a second, but we know OpTic Gaming are going to prevent that just there.
Indeed they are. They're going to
Uh-oh.
hold tight, but a good start here for Ghost Gaming, should I say. Almost slip of the tongue there, as you're so used to saying OpTic. But this time, they are being put under pressure. Sleepy Time backs off. Wisely does so as well, because he's getting shot from his right-hand side. The flank coming in. Kenny under pressure. Godplay's going to use that Embar to take down Explosive. Traded out by the Lancer of Lava. But again, is this a potential triple? No, it's not. I'll slow down.
Apparently.
Calm
Kenny
down,
B
Phil.
just going huge once again. And I think Kenny needs to calm down now. I think he's going to find another one. Yep, help from his teammate. Does find that. On the B hill, definitely go in the way of OpTic Gaming. Look at the score, Boma. Just look at the score, Boma.
I can't fathom what is going on right now in this round. It just seems to be all Ghost. I'm trying to put in exactly what's going wrong for OpTic and what they're doing wrong, but I don't think it's that. I think Ghost are just turning up. They're putting the... I'm trying to say they're shifting the gear into coming gears of War Punt, but it didn't work. But they are. They're stepping up the gears now. They're reading OpTic Gaming, they're seeing what they're doing, and I think they're adapting. They say adapt or perish, and right now Ghost are giving it their all.
I like that one. I'm going to use that in the future. Thank you, Momo.
Copyright.
Adapt or... No. Adapt or perish. Didn't read the terms and conditions. Now Mental is going to be using these Incendiaries. Looks for one. Doesn't find either actually a kill in either of them. And I'm actually intrigued. Mental. Thank you for the extra, Waldo. We can see what Mental is considering of going on in terms of play. But he is going to return. Explosive finds Sleepy Time. And they're going to hold on. Or at least retake B here, Momo.
Yeah, it should be something on the board for OpTic, and they need something right now. For me, OpTic Gaming will have one thing in their mind, and that is a triple cap. They're already 70 points behind, pretty much. They need to do something spectacular, but we're talking about OpTic Gaming, for goodness sake. It's their speciality, spectacular. Kenny on your screen for a short second as Elkeem seems to be pushing round and just defending A for now.
Indeed. He's actually taken that to A. And yeah, you said it, defending, but is it going to be enough?
They're under pressure.
Here comes the kill feed. If you're going to have a triple cap, do it right now, OpTic. And apparently we have just gone to an opportunity where that is occurring.
You reach 192, you put everything, your blood, your sweat, your tears into the round.
Rigged.
And OpTic Gaming just come and laugh at you in your face and say,
Rigged.
nice try.
Rigged.
Not rigged.
Rigged.
It's not Toby.
Can I get a rigged in Twitch chat, please? Thank you.
Don't
We'll check
give
on
it to
past.
him.
We'll check on past broadcast for that one. Okay. Well,
It's just OpTic Gaming.
feels bad, man. To be honest, for Ghost Gaming.
It's what they do best.
Yeah. Well,
I'm looking at the scoreline 4-1,
Yep.
and I don't think that just I don't think it gives Ghost Gaming, that's a tongue twister, justice, to be honest. I think they've performed so well here. But you know what they say, OpTic Gaming, they always come up clutch.
that is one thing I can't argue with. That's probably the truest statement you've
It's a fun fact.
said all day. Wouldn't go that far, but that's copyright as well, so stop using that. 20-second respawn timer now, as the drop shot was placed down as well, Momo. So we're going to see
I'm a big fan of the drop shot.
Some more focus right there. It's not a boom shot, but it's definitely in that league, I would argue.
Again, I know I'm referring to myself here, but I can't use it. I'm not very good with it. But just kind of the timing that goes into it, popping it over a wall, utilised so well in the right hands of all these professional players. If you want to learn, you're in the right place, ladies and gentlemen. A and C are split between the teams, but now it's a battle of the B sub B.
Oh, wow. And the kill feed is red. It just continues to be red. Mental, the last man alive. Drop shot, take your prize. The Embar as well.
20-second respawn.
5 members down.
I mean, how does that happen? This is a round where Ghost Gaming's just gone, you know, pedal to the metal. Let's show them what we're made of. And Ghost Gaming, I like the fact as well the crowd get behind them here. I almost get a feeling that they want OpTic to lose.
That's a round to appreciate. No one can argue with that. That's definitely a round to appreciate from that side. They won all 4 rounds, won the 1Bs, got the power weapons, instant triple cap. Well done. What a time to do it. 20-second respawn timer, the longest that you can have in the first half. But of course, that has changed in just a second, hasn't it, Momo?
Indeed it was. More than just a second, but I'll say it was very, very quick. Looking at that scoreboard, though, nearly 20 kills on the board for Explosive there. It just seems like every time you look at that scoreboard from OpTic, it just seems like such a slay-heavy team.
Yeah, as I was referring to the second half, we have now gone to 10-second respawn timer.
We're back to basics.
Back to basics indeed. God, please show some basic wall bouncing. We know he's not going to show basic wall bouncing now. He's just going to be advanced as fast as possible, as he is known for. But actually, as OpTic Gaming, who do get the initial double cap here, bit of a change.
They will do, and actually, OpTic Gaming, they've started a little bit slow on rounds. They've managed to finalize them. You know, they've always fought back. You can see that in the scoreline, but now they started with the 2 cap. They are going to lose it. Ghost Gaming are pushing forward here, but Lava and Kenny doubling up the duo that is pushing forward now onto the hill. They're trying to get him. Phenomenon does answer back, but as well, coming in abundance here, OpTic Gaming control both home hills now.
Yeah, and they only just getting the score lead here too. We don't see this as often as, say, reclaimed second half, where 2 teams set up on the home hills for an extended period of time. But you do see it. You do see it on Impact. It's one of these maps that it can work out, likewise with Harbour. But,
it's a map we've not seen as much of as well.
Yeah, it's a surprise actually. Like EnVyUs, Epsilon, very early on in the life cycle of Gears 4, used to pick this map. But yeah, it's just kind of phased out. Teams started to go for more Dam, less of Forge as well, actually. But kind of like focusing around those key maps Foundation claim. The ones you're more likely to have pop up in a scrim rotation.
Yeah, which means treated different, I guess, which is always good to see. OpTic Gaming still in control of 2 hills. However, there's only a 5-point lead, so Ghost Gaming going toe-to-toe. Summons and Phenomenon going literally neck and neck here. Shotguns aren't engaged, but you see there, look at the engagement coming from the middle. It's Explosive putting Lancer Fire down just to put off Phenomenon. And he does just that. It
was fancy movement as well from Phenomenon. It wasn't going through right hand to finalize that kill, going wide of summons. He kind of like delayed that, tried to be unpredictable, but it was just overkill at the end because he didn't eventually get that time to push because the reinforcements came in for OpTic. It just shows the kind of like the inside mate, I suppose you could say, of shotgun and movement, which I'm sure you are starting to learn, actually, Momo, aren't you?
Yeah, I definitely have bad movement, but I tell you what, I watch this and then I go back and I think I can do what they can do and then try and I just fail.
Work. They make it look so easy, right?
They do. That's the point I was trying to make, Toby. I like it. Explosive, Mental, and Kenny are all on the timers here. On the other side, though, it's just Phenomenon. Ghost trying to push forward now as a team, as a unit, as a squad. Elky, I wouldn't like that shotgun in my face coming from Lava.
Nice mantle kick indeed, but OpTic Gaming just losing the score lead, approaching that 210 score limit, and they only have 1 hill. Make that 0, in fact. Can the triple cap come in? Who is the closest man? And look at that. Instant deny there, Momo.
Denial in its finest there. F's going to go back in favour of OpTic Gaming, but it could be too late. This could be a tale in itself as 198 is creeping up there, the 200 mark. However, OpTic Gaming, they're trying for the 2 cap. If they do this again, I don't do this. They've broken it 205. Oh, Explosive is still in there. He's down, but he's not out. Kenny's going to fall. They're creeping up on it, but can they get control of the team? They haven't got a hill.
Get a hill. Get a hill. Oh, he's actually pushing. He's overextended now at this point, trying to...
They've lost the lead. They've lost the lead. OpTic Gaming, they've done it again. My goodness, time after time. Sorry if that came through the mic, but I'm banging the table because Ghost literally threw the... I don't want to say threw it away because they did so well for literally like 3 minutes. And OpTic Gaming,
rigged.
Fun fact again.
Rigged.
They clutch up.
Rigged. Can I get a rigged in Twitch chat, please?
No, I'm not giving it you.
Please? All right, Baby Rage?
Just clutch. Clutch kills.
That's not an emote.
I don't want an emote. I've no emotions right now. I've run out.
It's a graphic.
War 4 is taking them all away from me.
It's a graphic game. It deserves graphic pictures.
I don't want to hear about your graphic pictures, Toby. I'm more into the gameplay side of things. However, OpTic Gaming leading 5-2. We've seen the drop shot put down, and that's going to go at the cockpit.
And it's actually Ghost Gaming that put that down as well, so they want to have another team fight. They did very well, of course, in that 1 round, a convincing triple cap for them. See if it works out from here.
And look at what's happened. You put a drop shot on the battlefield, and no one goes for the home hill. It is all about that. Rushies, Lava with the double, actually, stepping up in the first moments of round number 8 here. And I tell you what, I think this is a must-win for Ghost Gaming. You can't go 6-2 down against the squad like OpTic.
But look at this. Drop shots on the floor. Lava just running over that. Finalize that kill. Godblaze does get taken down. Oh, Mental. He's not done yet either. I was going to say it was a 2v1. Now there is, because Kenny used that drop shot. I stand corrected. And I love this about the drop shot, right, Momo? It actually attracts the attention as the boom shot does in the majority of rounds. Of course, both teams not getting their respective home hills. But you have to be really skilled and really time your shots with the drop shot. It's not as easy to use as, say, the boom shot and as consistent. So when teams do utilize that, it brings a smile to my face, you know?
Absolutely. And you see OpTic Gaming here going for the triple cap already. They're pushing forward. This could be round number 6 on the board, and it's going to be OpTic Gaming. Now the crowd starts to get behind them. Well, I say crowd. There's one very loud member. I don't know who it is. But it's good to see. You can see the smiles there across the board. Explosive. Looking very happy with himself. But you're 1 map down. You're 6-2 down. Now you need a miracle.
Okay.
I don't have that miracle. Don't look at me like I do, Toby.
So you've just gone from OpTic Gaming being tested to give them a miracle, the enemy? Hey, sorry, mate. I just threw you under the bus there. Anyway, continuing on.
They were being tested.
They were being tested.
Maybe it was an easier test than you would have first thought.
All right, you saved yourself. I'll pass you on that. And actually, no weapon plays for Ghost Gamers. They want to keep a fixed battle.
I'm surprised at that. Area. But, you know, you're 6-2 down. I'm surprised they don't want to change something up, spice it up a little bit, and put something more on the map. But that just shows self-confidence in their own ability. Lava, though, he's wanting to end this right here, right now. Book himself a spot in, of course, Championship Sunday. This will be the last game that these guys do play today. And Lava still up and running. Already picked up one as Explosive picks up another.
Left, right, 180. He's searching for kills, no doubt. Sleepy time. Oh, 3 members in front of him. He finds one, and he's just rolled again. Momo. Yes. One thing I'm going to make you do is actually switch to alternate controls, because that means that rolling when you're trying to get into cover is completely taken away. That is my #1 advice for players getting into Gears 4. Already playing it,
no, Toby. You don't. Already doing it. Don't you worry. I've got that one booked in. And it looks like here OpTic Gaming trying to book their spot one step further, but they're going to lose the control of D. They've got F. They've not got E, but actually Ghost Gaming once again showing what they're capable of, and actually Rushies and his partner in crime are pushing for F.
Yeah, 3 members down for a second, and actually 1 member down and 3 dead, I should say, to be a bit more accurate on that note. But someone's once again at the middle hill, like in the first half, doing some work. He does finally fall, but it's bought maybe not just enough time. Explosive has to sprint for his life, 2 seconds, pauses for a second to not give that predictable up a shot to his enemy. But, of course, his hands are tied. That is going to be a Ghost Gaming round here.
Well, that's a question in the test that they may have failed right there, but they're pushing forward OpTic Gaming. You look at that across the board, though. The slaying that comes in between this squad is just actually quite scary. We talked about Hammerburst placements on this map. I mean, I think that was myself bringing that one up. We're going to see this here next.
That seemed a bit quick for my liking. We don't often see Hammerburst by OpTic Gaming. I think they were just doing that as a no-weapons place.
I think the communication went like this. Guys, we just got dominated. Let's get back into it. Let's destroy these. Let's end this. And that's what they're capable of doing. But don't rule out Ghost Gaming. Yes, they need 4 rounds back-to-back. Yes, they're playing OpTic Gaming, but anything can happen.
You know, Kenny's actually picked up the Hamburst. Maybe I should eat my words at this point. Let's see if he actually gets some downs and some utility out of that. God plays meanwhile. He's run through smoke. Please flank Lava. He is going to find him. Nice little Superman actually with an Asher. I like that. And the drop shot picked up by Phenomenon 2. That's actually a good start actually here.
He's picked up Mental as well with the drop shot. And now with 3 on time as they can push forward, maybe go for some control. OpTic Gaming are yet to score a point. I probably will never say that again. But right now we're already halfway into this game. If they dominate without OpTic Gaming picking up a point, surely not. My goodness, do not rule out this squad. Ghost Gaming, round number 4 in great fashion. They seem to be being tested right now. I love Toby's face right now, guys. Absolutely love it.
Slide pause. Well,
picture paints 1,000 words, they say.
Hence the emotes that I really do want to have in Twitch chat.
Quick question for yourself.
Go for it.
The Hammerburst, you said it was quick, it was dropped, it was maybe a little bit rushed. You think they just kind of literally rushed it a bit too much?
Kenny, yeah, perhaps. You know, Kenny picked up the Hamburst. Okay, he went to the window, got some crosses, but that just left Lava in a 2v1, essentially, when the two players of Ghost Gaming got aggressive. That was the issue, at least in my eyes, before you try to look at that as from a theoretical point of view. But in any case, Incendiary's placed down, this time from OpTic. Bit of distance from the drop shot, and going back to the point, right, you thought maybe a big power weapon should be placed the other side. I think the reason why Ghost Gaming wanted to stick to the drop shot team fight is because of this location. They've won here many times now in this map and got triple caps out of it.
No.
Stop. Let me finish my point before you do something like that, God, please. Wow, 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 and look at his reward. See if he can use this.
And the drop shot's coming in. He's not going to tag anyone up. He bounces left and right, finds one, sees another. Good night, sweet Prince. Kenny falls as well. And God plays. He's coming into his own. And I tell you what, this man is on a mission. He is not wanting to go out without a fight. 2 rounds back to back, I believe. Now, and Ghost Gaming are looking strong here.
And this time, regardless, OpTic Gaming do have the score lead as well. Was double the amount of points at one point. Cross-map drop shot incoming. Is it going to connect? Doesn't seem like. Bit of a dud. Does not drop and explode lava. He is going to fall, though. Straight out of spawn. Get back to the respawn timer for you. God plays, keeps bouncing. Mental does find him in that last shot, though, and Sleepy Time now is a 1v4 himself.
Just the amount of time that God plays was actually up there is kind of crazy. Kenny tries to get out of there alive, and he actually does so, but he might be giving up the F-hill in the moment. He does break it, pops in, pops out, says, no, you're not having it just yet. The hammer burst is going to come into play once again. Kenny seems to be a bit of a fan of this.
Lovely angle as well. That little bit of damage can stop Phenomenon getting to his cover in time, and of course that damage does stack up. Lava putting those pistol shots.
I love it.
And that brotherly love with that shock into the face. What else do you want, Momo? Maybe a domination, actually, from Ghost Gaming. Sleepy Time stopping that in his tracks. Mental says no. Stops right there. OpTic still in the game.
This is like, oh, it's just too much. It's too much for me. I thought that the red bars were full, but no, OpTic Gaming, literally with a slither of health. I say health, not health, but you know what I'm talking about. They push forward, and this is where OpTic can turn things around with a flick of a switch. Now, God plays won't be letting that go down too easy, though, as they still control 2.
Explosive as a 3v1 as well. Pull something out of the bag. It doesn't look likely he's rolling. You can't find the one shot. Well played, textbook play. Got to give it to Ghost Gaming. Keeping the distance. Do not allow anyone up close in that scenario. The numbers advantage. And here comes God plays and rushes on the other side of the map.
The one thing that I'm loving about Ghost Gaming is they're not settling for the 2. They're wanting the 3. They're putting the pressure on. Rushies and Elkeen finding it. There's not a player alive for OpTic right now. Explosive spawns up, but we're going to a round number 12. 3 rounds back-to-back. Ghost Gaming heating up here Saturday evening, Mexico City. We are being treated to one hell of a game.
Rigged.
Shut up.
All right, come on. The golden story, Ghost Gaming. Win a map. Not many people do it against OpTic Gaming. Do that for me. I'll be happy. Maybe even a 3rd. And it will blow our predictions out of the water if Ghost Gaming do win a map. Have to say it.
20-second respawn delay. Do we see this go to around 13?
And look
what was
happened.
dropped? What was dropped? I might have missed that.
Nothing was dropped. It was the drop shot that was actually taken out, and frag grenades placed in instead by OpTic. So that tool is gone. And we will have to see if Godplays can pull off some of that magic once again. Good headshot,
God.
And he's not done. He's looking straight for more kills. No! A double headshot!
Stop! You cannot do this! He's just going left and right, finding every single player in his path, and he's taking them down with him. The team kill's gonna come in. Summons does answer back as well as Explosive with the incendiaries. But Godplays, for the past like 4 rounds, he's gone in and he's just destroyed OpTic Gaming.
You know, I think Godplays is contending at this point with Explosive, with Toy Soldiers, one of the best wall bouncers on the game. Definitely up there. And what is that?
I'm going dizzy. Stop
going
it.
Dizzy. Stop!
Waldo, I know you're spectating this.
Get away!
You're making me dizzy.
Move the camera. Do something at this point.
You can't go off Godplays though. He's actually going insane right now.
It's
what
addictive.
He's pulling out the bag, phenomenal.
He does finally die though. Lancers can actually shoot people when they're wall bounced apparently. A lot better than shotguns. Well, let's see. Phenomenon is going to be treated to a death similar to Godplays. He's lancered out, and here come OpTic Gaming. The oppression towards E, and they do capture that. They have the score lead as well, Momo, despite Godplays. Fantastic plays.
Yeah, you've got to hand it to OpTic. You know, they were coming up against literally Godplays on fire, on adrenaline, if you like, and they still managed to kind of keep that point differential very small. In fact, taking the lead on some occasions. They're in the lead now. They control 2 hills, and let's go back to OpTic Gaming just to kind of think exactly what they're doing. So at Lava, Summons, Explosive, Mental's down here, just controlling. look at the awareness that they're doing. The map controls.
Look at the difference, though, Momo. The setup is now finally here for OpTic Gaming. They're looking a lot more OpTic, a lot more like a green wall rather than players running around for the kills. The smart coordination is here. It has arrived. They have the score lead, and the numbers are flowing for them. Could this be triple? It blinks for a second. 4 members down. God plays. Can you get there in time? No, you cannot. Can he?
He does. He gets it. And only one man could have. I mean, that was ridiculous. The time is so large. OpTic Gaming, they're looking to close it out. The bouncing of Explosive, almost a bit of a taunt there as he stands up. The squad goes through. But I tell you what, that is not an easy game. They were pushed to their limits here. But once again, you've got to look at the score. OpTic Gaming 2, Ghost Gaming 0.
That's what it comes down to, right? When we look back at games like these, Epsilon have tested them, eUnited have tested them, they actually beat them once as well. Envy tested them numerous occasions, I'd like to argue, but when it comes down to the bread and butter, the map count, OpTic Gaming 2-0, so much, so often, so consistently.
So consistent, and you know, putting through the paces and you know, coming up against a player, for example, like God Plays, when he's on fire like that, it's hard to stop. Not many people can. But you're going up against 5 of the best players in Gears of War. OpTic Gaming, they stay calm, they stay composed, controlling situations, making sometimes the best out of